What's up, everybody? Derek Price here, coming back at you with another song tutorial. I know it's the same day, but I got kind of bored and I thought, well, sorry, let me adjust this again. I thought, well, why not? And the song I'm going to teach you today, I'm actually going to teach it to you in two ways, but in this way I'm going to teach it to you in strumming, because it'll give you at least the basis of the chords I'm going to use for my next video with fingerstyle or picking. So if you don't really know that much about playing guitar, go to my second video I think I uploaded, and it gives you the general overview of the guitar and the strings and everything and the frets. But anyways, let's get right into it. The song I'm going to do today is Quiet Mind by Blue October. My girlfriend really loves that song, so that's the song I'm going to play today. So let's just get right into it. The first chord you're going to start with, I think, is a G add 6. I don't really remember, but it's usually on the 2nd and 3rd fret. I saw this other guy do it on a video, and he didn't really explain how to where to put your fingers on the chord, so I like the way I'm going to explain it. So this is your intro. So what you want to do with this G add 6, I think, is you want to put your pinky, trust me, you'll see why later, you're going to want to put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string or the 2nd string, and then you're going to want to take your ring finger right here and put it on the A string of the 3rd fret, and then finally you're going to want to take your middle finger and put it on the D string of the 2nd fret. And I want to be careful with your ring finger, because you might drag down and it'll really mute that string. So if you mute it, it just sort of sounds like that. But you want it to usually just sound. See how it sounds muted, but then, so see how here, when my ring finger is on it, it just doesn't sound as clear, and then if it's a little more proper posture, it just sounds a little more clear. So that's your first chord. And then you're gonna just wanna, you're not gonna strum up the whole time, it's just a down strum the whole entire song. And then your next chord is going to be your C chord. So what you want to do is take your pinky off of the B string and then put your first finger on for the C chord. So now we have, so you want to strum 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th strum you want to take your pinky off and go to the C chord. 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So then after your C chord, you want to take your finger off, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So now we have, no way, okay, let me think about this for a second. Oh, sorry, you're going to want to strum 5 times down with the C chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, no, 1, 2, 3, and then think of this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then take your finger off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And so after that, you're going to want to take your ring finger off and your first finger off, but leave your middle finger exactly where it is, and then, okay, so what I just did there is I put my ring finger back on the B string of the 1st fret, and then, so all together we have this G chord, I think, to C, finger off, then both fingers off, and then one finger on. So sorry. And you're going to want to do that twice. And that's basically your intro, and you just play and then it goes on repeat and you play it twice. So that's once. After you play it twice, after you put your finger back on, you want to go to your C chord, and that's when it starts. So it goes, a slow strangle with your feet on the floor, I've got, and then when he says 14, you want to change into an E minor chord. Now an E minor is just on the 2nd fret, and what you do is you want to put your 2nd finger on the 5th string or the A string of the 2nd fret, and then put your ring finger right under that on the D string of the 2nd fret. 14 angels, and then keep strumming that, and we're sleeping alone in the back. So if you watch my other videos, go to in the back of a cave where the rest of us go to feel normal. And now when he says normal, you're gonna go into this kind of weird chord. It's an F major 7 with a C bass. So what you're gonna want to do is leave your 1st finger in an A minor, and it's kind of like an F major 7, except you're gonna move your ring finger up, to the 3rd fret of the 5th string of the 3rd fret, or the A string, and then put your pinky right under it on the D string of the 3rd fret. Normal, and that's normal. And so then after you strum that a few times, you want to go back to your C chord, and he goes into his next verse. I call baby up, leave me alone, I'm in pain. But when he says pain, you're going to want to go back into your E minor. I'm in pain, but I won't let you band-aid my wound. I am mad at a stage. And when he says stage, you're going to want to go into your A minor, or I can't seem to handle my own. And when he says my own, when he's sort of at the end of word my, that's when he goes back into his F major 7 chord with that C bass. My own. And then he says can't even handle my, and then he goes into a G. And he says you give me, so it's like you give me A, and then when he says quiet, you go into your, and then that's when you go into your A minor chord, a quiet mind. And then when he says and I, you go into your C chord, and I love you, back into your G, okay? And then he says, and then keep strumming that, and that's when it starts over. You give me a quiet mind, and I love you until the end. And that's basically the whole song. If you look up the lyrics, if you watch this video like as many times as you need to, that's basically the whole song. And then he just does this again, and he just does that over and over again until the song ends. And then the chorus is exactly the same. It doesn't change. It really doesn't. It's really repetitive, really easy. It's a really nice romantic song. Anyways, please like this video. Please comment what other songs you might want me to show, because I'll explain it in really nice detail, to the best of my ability, obviously. But please subscribe. That would be really appreciated. If I didn't explain things well enough, obviously comment it and I'll reply. I'll explain it as best as I can. But till next time.